Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the season finale of Lee Seung-woo career mode here. The big surprise leaving at the end of last episode was obviously that we are playing in the Champions League final. Somehow, some way, they decided to not start Suarez, even though he has started every single game of the Champions League this far. But they chose me to go ahead and start in the final against Bayern Munich at Old Trafford for the final of the Champions League. So, most exciting part about this: one, we're going up against Neymar, who left the club in the summer. Two, we're going up against a full-strength Bayern Munich squad. And three, we have a full-strength Barcelona squad minus Suarez, me in the place. So that's really exciting by itself, because obviously all season I have been playing with this weaker Barcelona squad, although we have been winning games and everything's been going well. It still hasn't been full Barcelona squad. As you see, Robben scores against us in the 9th minute. Our defense is a little shaky to start off the game, which is surprising because we had the best defense in La Liga, but it is what it is. We can see that pretty good strike from Robben there, so you can't hate it too much. It was definitely a good goal nonetheless. And then here in the 14th minute, I end up getting the ball on the side of the box. Ends up crossing the ball because I thought I was going to lose it and I was going for a dive. Ended up crossing it. We passed the ball around a little bit more, just working it around any way we can. I get it at the top of the box again, working my way in, passing the ball off. It gets past Messi. I end up getting a clear run into the box, smashing with my right foot into the back of the net, and the game is tied 1-1. So that is my first Champions League goal this season, my first Champions League goal ever. I think, yeah, definitely my first Champions League goal ever. Fantastic game so far. You know, that got me hyped. I was amazed that I actually managed to grab a goal, and it was such a well-worked goal nonetheless. There was no way Neuer was going to save that. He had no clue I was going to end up hitting that ball as strong as I did. So we managed to go ahead and take a draw going into the second half. We get one more opportunity here, but nothing really comes of it. Like I said, this is the last episode of the season, so we're going into next season probably playing with Barcelona, most likely playing with Barcelona. Neymar ends up blocking my goal opportunity here, so it was nice to go up against my counterpart, I guess, in a way, because I am the number 11 for Barcelona now, even though he's number 17, but it is what it is. As of right now, I think both Suarez and I are staying at Barcelona. Deals could come in. I'm worth a good bit of money now, so I don't know how many clubs are going to come after me. I think it could be a pretty hefty amount, considering I'm only 20 years of age at this point, and looking at a pretty hefty price and a pretty good overall 85 rating. It's pretty likely that I'll get some offers from the bigger teams in the league and in the world. So definitely keep an eye out for that in the coming episodes. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break from the series. Haven't really decided yet. May end up going straight into it in the next couple days. Just kind of deciding, because I really don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to think about it a little bit and see where I want to go with the team. So I may end up continuing the series, playing a little bit of the preseason matches before we get into the actual transfer information. Any deals that come through, I'll definitely take any consideration in that you guys want to see. If you want me to stay at Barcelona, let me know. I'm more than happy to. This is a great team, great club, great time playing here. Even if I am playing with a lesser strengthened squad, I'm still having a great time. This is a fantastic team to play for. I do want a little bit more of a challenge though, and the Champions League, if I'm not playing in it, I'm not getting the challenge in itself. So we managed to get, not the treble, we only managed to do three trophies if you count Super Copa, but it ended up coming out in the 75th minute as I talked over like all of that because nothing was going on. Suarez ended up coming into the game. I was like, you know what, I don't want this game to go to overtime. Suarez is the best chance to do it. Right whenever I come out, Bayern ends up going into ultra attack or all-out attack, leaving one defender back, and Suarez ends up getting an open run on goal. And I'm like, that could have been me. I could have won the Champions League for us. That would have been an amazing storyline. But nonetheless, I'm happy we ended up getting the win in this game, and Suarez ended up getting his 10th goal. Bayern was not playing well in this game. After that first 10-minute period where Robben scored, they did not play well in this game at all. Their passing was atrocious. Their defending was poor. when they would get the ball, they got rid of the ball incredibly quickly, and it was just a really scattered Bayern Munich squad, which was really surprising with the players that they had. It is the normal Bayern Munich squad. The only additions are Neymar, obviously, and then Cesc Fabregas actually ended up coming to Bayern as well. They're a strong team, but not strong enough to put up a title-winning performance, in my opinion. I think if we did go to extra time, even if I was in the game, I still think we would have won it. Even if it went to penalties, I think we were in a better mental state than they were. So it was exciting to win this nonetheless, even if I wasn't in the game. I did want to show you the rest of the game, though, because obviously this is what everybody wants to see, us winning the title, us celebrating the title. We are officially champions of Europe. Dortmund ended up winning the Europa League, so we'll be playing them next season in that preseason cup, as well as playing Sevilla, I want to say, in the Supercopa, which is actually what we won last year. So we did win three trophies this year, so that was good. Definitely going to have to put a better performance in the Copa del Rey if we're going to really show our dominance in Europe. As I said, I may stay in the team, I may not. I haven't really decided. Here on the podium, for some reason, I'm in like the back right corner. You can barely see me. Lee Seung-woo ended up getting shoved behind Ter Stegen, one of the tallest people on the team, so you can barely see him, but we're there. We're on the podium. We won. Messi's going to go ahead and raise up that trophy for the team. Really exciting. Love the fact that we actually managed to do this. Really excited that I managed to actually get to play in this game. I thought we were just going to have to simulate over it, to be honest, and we weren't even going to see what was going to happen. A little bit of a FIFA glitch there. We had some confetti falling down in the top of the sky, but nonetheless, really exciting to see. Love this little animation, even if it is kind of cheesy and it does the same thing regardless of what team you are or anything like that. But just really exciting game to play nonetheless. Like I said, Bayern didn't really play that well, but they definitely still put up a fight against us, and I think if they did play at full strength with Neymar and Cesc in that team, they're definitely a force to be reckoned with, and I would not be surprised if we see them next year in the Champions League final, if I do indeed ending up in staying at the club. If I do leave the club, let me know what teams you would like to see me go to. Obviously, most of the world's open to us. If I end up putting in a transfer request, I don't think I'm going to do that. Whatever deal comes through, we'll look at it when we get there and just kind of see what happens. I end up getting a 7.2 rating in this game. Honestly thought that might have been good enough to get man of the match, especially with 100% tackling, 100% passing, and 75% shooting. But of course, Luis Suarez managed to grab the winning goal, so it ended up giving him a 7.4 rating, which was because he had one shot, one on target, one goal, and he ended up losing possession once. But he got a 7.4 rating, so he got man of the match over me. A little disheartening, but at the same time, you have to understand it. He did get the winning goal, so good game there. We had the better possession. We had everything we needed to win that game. So we ended up winning the Supercopa. We won the Champions League and we won the league. Didn't do well in the Challenge Cup and the Preseason Cup, and we got knocked out in the round of 32 in Copa. So that's a little disappointing, but we've managed to pick up 5 man of the matches, 11 teams of the week, and player of the month 3 times. We did not get player of the year, sadly, but kind of expected. I didn't score enough goals, so we're definitely going to have to focus on that next season. I actually don't show you guys the league expectations in this episode. I'll try to remember to do that in the next one, but I think they want me to score like 18 goals and get 6 assists or something, so taking a step up from this season, even though I didn't make my goals. But it is what it is. Very excited to go into the next season. As you guys are going to see here, I did miss my goals, and the board wasn't really happy with it, but at the end of the day, they're not going to sell me. They're not going to put me on the transfer list unless the team actually comes in and tries to get me. So that is where this episode's going to come to an end, and that's where this season is going to come to an end. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next season, I'll see you guys later.